Hi guys, Uncle John here from UncleJohnSoap.com. Wanted to talk to you today about something that I thought was so hokey when I first heard about it, and it's dryer balls. Well, these are actually big compared to most. Wool, New Zealand wool, and that's all they are, is just solid wool. A few years ago, we started hearing from friends, from my wife and other people that, you got to get these things. They take care of static, dry the clothes faster, they soften the clothes, and I thought, yeah, right. So we decided to give it a shot. My wife decided to give it a shot for me, and we got a couple, and we made a couple, started using them in our loads, and surprisingly enough, they soften, they take care of static without the aid of dryer sheets, liquid softener. And while we're not perfect in our family, we have tried to cut back on chemicals as much as possible. The liquid stuff, what doesn't stay in your clothes washes down the drain. The dryer sheets stays in the clothes. It makes it harder to wash the clothes later. It also leaves a film on the inside of your dryer drum, which can in itself, besides the lint, be a fire hazard. So we gave them a shot, and I was really surprised at how well they work. Then I started hearing about they help to cut back the drying time, which saves money. Again, I thought, yeah, right. I've read a couple studies online. I've watched a couple of videos where they've done studies, and evidently the average, I've heard all kinds of numbers, but the average seems to be about 7 cents a load that you're saving by using these in groups. We sell them in groups of 3, so because that seems to be when they're most effective, is 3 or more. So yeah, you do 40, 50 loads, the dryer balls are paid for in the savings from that. These last 1,000 loads or 3 years, so you're going to save a little bit of money too. For me, the bigger benefit is less chemicals. Anything I can do to cut back on the unnecessary chemicals. Not all chemicals are bad. I'm not going to freak out and say, every chemical, whether you can pronounce it or not, spell it or not, is horrible for you. That's not the case. It's all about educating yourself. I started to jump on the bandwagon a little bit when I started this business of any chemical that you can't pronounce, you should never touch, never use. There are some that are like that, but there's also scary chemical names for the coconut oil that we use in our soap. Can't tell you what that is off the top of my head because I use the common terms, but just do your research. If you're concerned about a chemical, look it up, and you can find the common name for that chemical and what it's used for. You can even find, in some cases, MSDS sheets, in some cases studies that show whether the chemical is actually harmful or not. Sometimes it's just a matter of volume, how much of that chemical you come in contact with and use. So yeah, do your research. Just like these simple things here, they're gonna save you some time, some money, but most of all, it's going to save you from having to buy those chemicals. Well, actually, that saves you money too. You're not buying sheets, you're not buying liquids, so I stand corrected. You're going to save some money. So if you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. As always, you can visit our website somewhere down here, UncleJohnSoap.com. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/UncleJohnSoap, and I'll spell that out right on the screen for you. And that's about it. So have a great weekend, and happy laundry.